Welcome back guys to my Red Dead Redemption 2 news series, and the last week has been absolutely insane. We've just been bombarded with all this new information. So in today's video I'm going to be covering the new weapon system in Red Dead Redemption 2, our satchel, and how the inventory is going to work, because it's actually a bit different from the last game, and also different from GTA 5 that you guys might be used to. So in Red Dead Redemption 1 we had a weapon wheel where we could essentially carry all of our weapons at our disposal. And then in GTA 5, again we have a weapon wheel and we can carry multiple weapons in each category. Now it looks like in Red Dead Redemption 2 the weapon system is going to be having some significant changes. Instead of carrying everything like we have in the last game, it looks like they're going to be going with a more realistic weapon and inventory system where you just can take what you carry. The best way to explain this to you guys, if any of you have played Max Payne 3, you'll remember this weapon system. You could have your pistol in one hand and then a rifle and a shotgun in your other hand, and then to use the two-handed shotgun you would holster your pistol and use that two-handed weapon. And I'll show you guys some gameplay that I recorded on screen. This is me firing with my SMG, and you'll see as I run out of ammunition I pull out my pistol while still holding the SMG in the other hand. If I wanted to go ahead and pick up a rifle off the ground, maybe if one of the enemies dropped a rifle, I'd have to actually drop the SMG to be able to carry it. And we can actually see this in action in a lot of the Red Dead Redemption 2 screenshots, and in these segments of gameplay we can see that the rifles all have straps on them to allow us to holster our rifles. Rockstar have also confirmed that if we're walking around in towns with our weapons out and not holstered, some people will actually feel threatened, kind of like in Watch Dogs how some NPCs will panic and get on edge and actually react to you just holding a weapon in your hands rather than having it holstered. So it looks like in Red Dead Redemption 2 we're going to have to carefully choose what weapons we want to carry for each situation. You know, if we're going to take on a gang hideout, if we're going to be in long range, close range, if you want to take a longer range rifle, or perhaps if you want to rock the hunting bow. If you're going to go hunting, you're going to have to possibly forfeit your rifle. It's also worth noting that dual wielding has been confirmed in Red Dead Redemption 2. Some of the characters actually have dual holsters, whereas others don't, so I'm thinking this is possibly something we have to unlock, the ability to have dual pistols. Now you might be wondering, after playing Red Dead Redemption 1 and GTA 5, where you can have as many weapons as you want on your weapon wheel, it might actually be quite hard going back to not having all of your weapons at your disposal whenever you want. Well, it looks like our horse is actually going to be used as somewhat of a mobile armory and also a storage resource for your extra items. So Rockstar have said the bulk of your supplies and your larger weapons can be mounted on your horse. I can imagine the storage capacity of our horses can be upgraded as the game goes on. Perhaps maybe it's the saddle we upgrade and can maybe even craft better versions of it to carry more weapons and materials on our horses. Rockstar have also confirmed that your mount will only come to you if you whistle in the vicinity of it, so it's clear that we're supposed to actually take our horses with us most places that we go and keep them generally close. Having a close bond with our horse is also going to have quite a few benefits related to it, such as it not flinching so much when you get into combat or in the threatening areas, and also your horse will hear your whistle from much further away if you have a stronger bond with it. It's also going to be interesting to see how long that bond actually takes to form with your horse if it ever dies. You know, that could be quite a devastating moment if it does take many hours to actually get that bond with your horse. And it does also make me wonder what happens to all of our weapons and supplies that are stored in the horse if it does die. Within the screenshots we can also see that we get access to a knife in Red Dead Redemption 2 from the knife holsters that we have on our belt, and also a bag that we carry, this satchel thing that's seen in a lot of the screenshots. We can fill this full of animal skins. It's also likely that we'll have access to explosives, and these will also be stored in our satchel. I can imagine this is something that we will upgrade throughout the game, and maybe even craft better ones with skins that we collect ourselves with the right components in order to store more things on your body. I also want to show you guys a statement that came from an IGN interview with Rob Nelson, who is the co-studio head of Rockstar North. He said they're trying to make sure weapons are not too realistic to the point they're laborious all the time, but is making sure that they have a great attention to detail in the way that they reload, the rate of fire, the difference between single and double action weapons, whether you need to cock it after each shot. He said, "We're constantly playing with the timings and speed of those things so they feel realistic, but they're not necessarily one-to-one realistic, as that would be annoying in practice." So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this new and improved weapon system in Red Dead Redemption 2. Are you more of a fan of the GTA 5 system to just hold everything and have access to everything? Or are you more looking forward to having something a bit more challenging, where you're a bit more limited and you have to really kind of think and strategize on the weapons that you're going to be taking on your missions? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. As always, if you guys could support this series with a like, it would really mean a lot to me, and also subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Red Dead Redemption 2 news and information. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Dodging missiles, dodging bullets, coming at me now, tell me to bullet. I'm a G, DOA, silent core in GTA.